DBSCG things.
What's up, Yuhp gang? It's your boy Tyson, and welcome back to Yuhp DBSCG things. And today we're bringing another very exciting deck profile, guys. It's going to be the deck that won our last locals. This is Ultimate Deck Cell. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to say if you guys want any custom mats and or sleeves, absolutely check out Promats, guys. This is the best place to go get your custom card needs. Links in the description below. And also, before we dive in, guys, I do want to say that I am trying to grow my Discord channel. So if you guys do want to have a place where you can go ask for a webcam battle, untap battle, maybe ask questions about the deck that you're trying to build, ask general questions about the game, and of course, if you want to check out any of the card reveals that are officially released on Band-Aid's Facebook page every single day, I will also post those there as well. So if you guys are interested in something like that, I will leave a link to that Discord below, so make sure you guys go check that out. So with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this deck or my content in general, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And with that being said, guys, let's fire swoosh this boy into the deck profile. Alrighty, you guys, here we are with the list. This is the Undefeated Cell deck profile that is coming out of our local this week. Go ahead with your list, man. Tell us about your matchups today and all the above.
My matchups. What did I play round one? Round one was Red Jiren. Very grindy. But since I kept KOing all the Jiren cards, he can never evolve. I don't think he once used the leader to evolve because he never had a Jiren on field. Round two is Frieza swap. Same thing. I kept KOing all of his Friezas as he got him played.
So your leader just basically taking care of the field for you.
Yeah. Round three, I beat Green Cooler. That was very grindy. Got down to like turn 6.
I stepped over and watched your guys' the last second of the battle, and it was like 3 cards in hand, or like 1 card in hand, and yeah, that was a crazy game. That will also be on the channel.
So we got 3-0 Cell Reboot.
You want to explain it real quick?
Most
people probably know, but for those that do not,
activate main on the unawakened side, put an android under it, draw a card, KO a 3 or less. If there's 3 or more cards underneath it, you can awaken.
Draw 1, untap 1, go down to 5?
Yeah, go down to 6.
6?
When he swings, put an android underneath it, draw 2. Or you can place 2 cards from underneath them, KO any battle card, and then he gains 5k crit.
Very powerful leader.
For battle cards,
or leader enablers.
Android 17. From field, you can put them underneath the leader, and then look at the top 5 for an android. Android 18, same thing, put under your leader, draw a card when it's played. For 17 and 18, when you KO your opponent's battle card, you can free play this, and then activate main, put it under your leader, draw a card.
So these are your enablers, huh? These are what's going to keep your leader being able to detach to and be crit every single. Yep, absolutely. So you got 12 of those.
12 of those. You always want to.
I feel like that's pretty staple numbers for this deck.
Yeah, you always want to kind of hard mulligan for one of the 1-drops, so you can start getting cards.
How much do you think that's worthy? Like, because I play this deck too. So a lot of the times I never find instances where I'm able to play this, and half the time it's just in my hand.
I think 4 of this is good. I'm always saying it. You can play it off your leader, the 8-drop that I go into, and the Frieza counterplay.
Okay.
I'm always playing this card.
Okay, so it's not just specified off King. I thought these were locked to your leader skill. KO by one of your skills. Yep.
Yeah,
okay, that's really good.
This guy has to be your leader skill.
That's really good.
So I would play like 2 at minimum every game. I'd play at least 2 of them.
Yep, and then it's always valuable in your drop area as both names.
For the cells, 4 of the 1-drop. Unit Absorb plays the 4-drop from deck or drop area. And if your leader card KOs a battle card, you can play it for free in rest mode. 2 of this cell. Same thing as this one, but it doesn't play from deck. It's hand or drop area. And if I control a green Unison card and my opponent has no battle cards, I can free play him in rest mode. And then 2 of this cell. Same thing as the others, but he just doesn't have an activate main.
So this is the only one that really doesn't free play.
Yeah.
Really quick. Honestly, I don't play this card.
He plays the target in active mode.
Okay, that's the important part about it.
Yeah.
And it comes from deck or hand instead of
Deck or
dropper deck. So, in case you have one in hand, you want to get out of it.
Your Union target, the 4-drop cell, when he's played from deck or hand, you draw a card. And then you can pay 1 to absorb and 18 to go into your 8 drops, which is 2 of this cell and 1 of this one. This 20k is a blocker that if he would be removed by a skill, you detach 2 cards from underneath it instead. And activate battle, you can detach a card from underneath it to restand him. So he's pretty much a dual attacker. And then this guy, when he's played, KO one of your opponent's battle cards. And then if your opponent's card attacks, you can choose an android card underneath him, send it to the drop, choose a green-yellow cell from underneath him, and then play it. Place this card into the drop area and then negate that attack.
So you basically just replay out your 4 costs and then pop himself to negate the attack.
Yep. And he's good because you can, when they attack, you dormant the counter, and then you can auto negate that attack.
Oh
yeah.
wow, that's actually really good. And it's good against other skills as well. Like,
Yeah.
So we know Gamma is really good in the meta right now. This card can negate the 9 drops attack without having to make you bottom deck a card because it's an auto that negates the attack, not a counter.
Yep. And then the last of the android cards is 220. When one of your attacking green android cards, you can combo with them. It gains 5k and double strike. So you give it to your lead to be crit double strike, or you can give it to your 8-drop, where he's dual attack double strike, pretty much, because it's for the turn.
And it's actually very important to know that he's a 1 plus 5k, and he gets 5k to the card for the turn.
Yep.
So the very first, like let's say you are doing it on this guy here, or the dual attack one.
Yep.
You can swing with him, combo this guy out. He's a 30k dual attack, detach. He stands back up, and then after the battle, when this goes, he retains 5k and double strike. So like you said, double strike, dual attack, but he's 25k, and it's a 30 to 25k. So that's really good. Really good. I only play 1 of that card, so I see why 2 is actually really important because, like you said, you can use 1 on your leader. The double strike crit pressure is always very strong.
Yeah, I play 2 because turn 1 or turn 2, I like to drop them when they're at like 5 or 6 life, getting them down to 3 or 4 with crit.
Gotcha, absolutely.
I feel like 2 comes up a lot.
Absolutely, and you can always use it for Unison Killer as well, which is really nice.
Yep. So my Unisons, I play 6 of them. 4 of the Vegito, very standard in this deck because you're playing Union skills. So you pretty much, when you Union Absorb, play the 4-drop, you're drawing 2 cards every turn. I never activated his -7, it never came up. And then 2 of the Golden Frieza.
And there's the reason it never came up.
Yep. Because you never -7 it because you need the Empower 4.
And most of the time, like this card's such a threat in this deck, and like no one wants the -7 go off. So your opponent's going to be swinging into this over and over again. You may not get that. You may not be at a bunch of markers, but you're not going to be able to get the -7 off. So of course, just empowering into this guy, taking 3 or 4 markers off of it. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen you steal so many games with that card. So go ahead and explain it.
He's Empower 4, dual attack, and blocker. He has a counterattack skill. You can pay 3 green to negate to play it. I guess it doesn't negate the attack; it just plays it.
Yeah, it just plays it. But if you negate a non-barrier battle card attack, it will end the battle and play that. So it's really nice.
And then my last round, round 3, I actually used that counterattack. So instead of paying 3 on my turn, wasting energy, I was able to just pay 3 on their turn.
Gotcha.
And
then probably floodgated you or something. You didn't feel safe trying to extend anymore, so you just put them out on your opponent's turn. That's really, really smart.
And then -4, so it pretty much comes out with 7 markers minimum if you have the Empower 4. -4, he gains 10k and triple strike, and at the end of the turn you restand him. So he's dual attack, triple strike, and a blocker.
Very powerful.
And then because I'm playing green Unisons, I have 4 of the counterplay Frieza. KO a card 7 or less. That's most of the format, other than U7.
Because a lot of U7 as well.
Yeah.
It's half of U7's deck besides their 8 drops.
For my super combo is Sandman. I feel like this is a lot better than Paragus in this deck since it's mono green. To put your 4 drops back on the bottom.
To really enforce the fact that you're going to be able to pull into those draw 2s, pull them out of the deck when you're new absorbing, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You draw into it, it's kind of dead in hand unless you shove it under your leader and gain value that way, so half the time, yeah, you're going to want a super combo, put them back at the bottom of the deck so you can absorb from there.
Extra cards, 4 Dormant, standard in green, and then 3 Homicidal Clones.
Pretty standard
negate the attack,
lineup, I feel.
play a blocker. And then last 2 cards, my 1 non-green card, Goku. If I have a 4 or more cell in my battle area, I can activate main, play him for free if my opponent has 4 or more energy. And then when he's played, or during that whole activate main, I can rest one of my opponent's cards. So
even if he gets counterplayed, your opponent's going to tap down an energy or a Unison blocker or something. It's essentially to make your ending turn more aggressive, stop some of their defensive power.
Rest an energy, rest a Unison if it's like a blocker. And then,
or rest a blocker on field.
Yep.
Anything important.
The reason you play this guy is because 8 plus 4 is 12, secret rare. Sadly, never played it.
Not once today.
Not once today, but it's enough of a threat and needed to be in the deck at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this it essentially makes your turn 5 like unbeatable.
Yeah.
So that's actually really smart, dude. I'm actually going to put this in my deck. So you just let everyone know, as long as you have this on field, you can free cast this, and that is your Cell Xeno.
Yep.
At all times. As long as you draw this in hand, you are casting it.
Yep.
That is very good. And it taps your opponent. I like that, man. And it taps your opponent's energy out, so they have to use a Sparking Negate or something. That's pretty good. All right, man. So do you have any final shout-outs, dude?
Shout out to my sponsor, the Who's Right podcast. I appreciate them. Funny as hell.
Alrighty, is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Alrighty, so with that being said, guys, that was his deck profile. If you guys enjoyed this list, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And with that being said, we will see you guys next time.